Wally, you've got to admit I was right about you all along.
What do you mean you were right about me?
You are the world's biggest loser.
You are the world's biggest psycho, you perverted animal.
Well,
and I'm still, every night on my show...
No one even sees it.
Every night on my show, I am leading the crusade...
When does it air?
...to get your filthy program off the air.
First of all...
I'm sick and tired of the way you come on the air and you say these vile, sickening, disgusting things. You have filthied up the airwaves for too long, Stern, and starting December the 10th, I'm going on the internet with my own page.
Oh, how pathetic.
www.wallysweb.com, and I'm going to go on and have the world join me in my crusade to rid this filthy vermin from the airwaves called Howard Stern.
To do this?
Don't you? Why do you have to come on the show to announce your webpage? Isn't it because nobody ever watches your show and no one knows when you're on?
Everyone, listen, I've been on the air 15 years, Howard.
On nothing stations. You've never done a network. You've never been on anything successful.
We've been on 168 stations nationwide.
Really?
I am now having a book that will be coming out very shortly called
you better
Wally's
plug
World, the
Wally,
King of
you better keep plugging
combat
because
television.
The only reason, first of all, let's admit, number one, that it is absolutely hypocritical for a gentleman like you to come on the air and talk about me when you have fouled up your personal life and hurt so many people.
I have not fouled up my
How many marriages? How many marriages, Wally?
Listen, my little...
How many marriages?
Jerk. I have a little 8-year-old daughter named Holly.
How old are you?
And how old are you?
Who is the joy of my life.
How old are you?
None of your business.
And isn't it true your daughter who is grown up, Rebecca De Mornay, will not even talk to you?
Absolutely untrue.
And that you never will see her child, and that you keep saying horrible things about her?
You're absolutely insane, you pervert. I just talked to my daughter, and I happen to be the proud grandfather of her little baby daughter.
Have you met your granddaughter?
She was just born.
Have you seen her?
Not yet, but I'm within a few days.
Why haven't you seen her?
Because she is recovering.
Oh, please.
Listen to me. The reason you have not, your daughter hates you.
My family life.
How many marriages?
Don't tell me about my family life.
Mr. Family Values. Do you believe in family values?
Of course I do.
Okay. How many families have you had? Answer the question.
Have I had?
Answer the question. How many families have you had? How many marriages?
I've been married 4 times.
Okay. And each one of those times your wife leaves you for what? What reason?
Because of my career, Howard.
I see. And what about your last wife?
That's the problem I've had.
The last time I told you on the air your wife would leave you. The last time
you much time with my career.
What career? You have no career.
I was going to say, what, they left you because you couldn't get a career off the ground?
Yeah.
Robin, who in the hell are you but just all you are...
She makes more money than you.
Robin, all you are is an ass kisser.
Are we having trouble talking around our dentures?
You can't even get your own show, Robin. All you can do is sit around
Are we having trouble talking around our dentures?
All you can do is sit around and kiss Howard's ass for the past 10 years.
And what are you doing now? You're begging him for airtime so you can sell your little web page.
I'm not begging anybody for anything.
Sure you are.
You shouldn't be on here to promote anything. You so object to what we do.
Listen, if you object to Wally so much and you think he's so nothing, how come people call me all the time and say, oh, I heard you on the Howard Stern show yesterday? I said, I wasn't on that show. You guys are using me on your book.
Oh, you're funny. We think you're the funniest. I think it's hysterical that a guy who sits and calls me immoral has no morality in his personal life.
I have every
He's out there having, in the world. Why are you not with your child? Why do you have custody every other weekend with your 8-year-old?
No, you don't have any idea at all about my personal life.
What is your custody agreement with your 8-year-old?
I beg your pardon?
What is your custody agreement? You see her once every other weekend.
Joint custody.
That's called 2 times a month you see her.
Well, no, it is.
What kind of father are you?
I see her 3 times a week.
Oh, bull.
Don't tell me. I know what I do, you stupid ass.
What do you do?
Oh, come on. Your 8-year-old? Please, she should be your granddaughter. It's
and what do you
despicable.
do with your daughter? You play with her when she comes over?
You play in your wheelchair?
Are you on the phone with me?
Yes.
Just to say filthy, lousy, rotten things?
Yes.
I am a very devoted father.
To
and
who?
My little daughter and I, Holly, have a marvelous association together.
And where is your wife?
Why don't you call up Tony Randall? He's 78 years old, and he's going to have his second child now.
Because he's a wacko like you. It's despicable.
He's not a psycho. He's a good, devoted
he's a
father,
wacko.
and that's what I am.
I tell you, the two of you should be ashamed of yourself.
I love my children. I am a devoted father.
Why is your wife no longer with you? Did she leave you because you now have you are now sick?
What's wrong with him?
He's got cancer on the face. He got cancer,
really?
right? Do you have cancer on your face?
No, I have a little tiny skin cancer which has been removed.
Is that why your wife left you?
No, she did not.
Why did she leave you?
It's none of your business.
Because you're impossible to live with. 4 women couldn't live with you, but your family values.
Family values.
Well, I was very ill, Howard.
Yeah.
I had prostate cancer surgery only a couple of years ago.
So are you impotent?
I am not.
You can still get it up?
I fell down the stairs over at the station last year.
And you get that cable show of yours?
I developed brain cancer. I developed
You fell down the stairs and got brain cancer.
No. I had blood clots on my brain.
I told you, you're a loser. You're almost off the planet.
And I had to have surgery for that.
Who pushed you, Rebecca?
Oh, you are such... you are so disgusting.
So his wife left him in the midst of all
sickening.
this?
So you must be such a great guy that this woman left you in the midst of this?
She didn't leave me in the midst of it.
When did she leave you?
What?
When did she leave you?
It's none of your business. It's none of your business.
Oh, why don't you put that on your web page instead of railing against me?
Because you are filthy and disgusting.
Tell the truth about your life. The truth will set you free. Rebecca Gilmore is embarrassed by you.
I have done nothing.
Is your daughter living with Ryan O'Neill's son?
That is none of your business.
Tell the truth.
No, you probably have to tell him.
Yeah, that's true. I know more about her than he does.
It's none of you. Oh, you read it in the National Enquirer.
And haven't you said it is immoral for your daughter to live with a man out of wedlock?
No, I told Star Magazine I think it is immoral that Ryan O'Neill was trying to convince his son that he didn't need to get married to my daughter.
And didn't Rebecca's...
Even though he's the father of her child.
And didn't Rebecca's publicist call you personally and ask you to stop commenting on this publicly?
No, he did not. He did not.
You're saying that's not true?
His publicist...
When is the last note? Rebecca's publicist told you to knock it off.
No, he absolutely did not.
Because you're the family embarrassment.
Why does she not even like you mentioned when she's interviewed?
Right.
She does talk about me all the time. Are you out of your mind? We talk on the phone. We are close. I love her dearly.
Call her now and get her on the phone.
Conference call.
Let's see you do it. I bet you can't.
I'm not going to call her at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I'll give you $5,000. I'll give you $5,000 right now if you pick up the phone and call Rebecca and get her to come on the air.
I
couldn't even do it.
At 6 o'clock in the morning to talk
of course
to her
not, because she doesn't know you.
Oh,
you blew it.
Get your information, Howard.
I know all about you. I've checked into you because any guy who says to me I'm immoral, I check into his morality.
Well, I am a very moral, decent
You put
person.
your daughter on the phone right now. I'll give you free web plugs for a week.
What are you talking about, Howard?
Mm-hmm.
I've been married 4 times.
Yeah.
I got married. I tried to make the thing work.
Why did your wife...
Why don't they work?
Why don't they work? Because you're miserable.
Because I've devoted so much time to my career.
Oh, your bull...
that my wife...
Career. First of all, let's talk about your career. That show you do, I don't know anybody who ever sees it. It is taped in a public television theater where four college kids sit there and howl while
It
you...
really
It is taped at a commercial radio station, KDOC-TV, which is owned by Pat Boone.
Let me ask you a question. If a tree falls in the woods and nobody hears it, did the tree fall?
No.
And if Wally George puts on a TV show and nobody sees it, is it really a TV show?
Well, how come I've been on 15 years, Howard?
15 years is because nobody
noticed.
That's like, Al Goldstein's been on 15 years. He has a porno show.
They
It's the same thing.
You off because
well, you have a porno show, too.
Yeah, but I'm successful with it.
Oh, no, you're not.
At least I don't disguise what I am.
Do you know how many people think you're the most disgusting thing that ever came on radio?
All I know is if I fell down the steps and I got brain cancer, my wife would be at my side, not sitting and hiding from me.
If you fell down the steps and got brain cancer, everybody in the world would cheer.
He lived with his children.
Yeah. Hey, Wally, here's a concept. I see my kids every day. I'm raising them.
Well, I see my
Who's the better man?
8-year-old 4 times a week.
Wow.
That's right.
Way to go, pal.
We have dinner together. I take her to Catalina.
Let me give you a hint. That's not parenting.
That's called
That's
visiting.
visiting. You're an uncle.
You're a grandpa.
I have joint custody. I see her as much as my wife does.
So how much cancer do you have through your body, and when can we expect you off the planet?
You are
not as devastating as I thought it was.
It sounds like you're checking off the planet. I always thought you looked unhealthy, seriously.
I had prostate cancer surgery. I'm completely clear.
And they went in through your buttocks?
Oh, brother.
I bet you liked it.
I don't know why the hell I ever talk to you on the phone.
Glutton for publicity,
You love it.
That's why.
Because your webpage will finally get some hits, that's why.
No, because I'm going to have the whole world now who will tune in my webpage, join in getting your...
Hey, Wally?
Your
stupid
webpage
self
will be a
off the
popular...
air.
Hey, Wally, you have no idea what it's like to have millions of people listen to you. It's such a concept you'll never even
yes,
fathom.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't have 10 viewers. I have so many millions of people.
We're in 168 cities, Howard.
Everybody loves me, and people adore me and think I'm funny, and you are just nothing.
You wouldn't believe the amount of mail I get from my viewers who say
you will die alone.
You are the raunchiest...
Your daughter will not visit you.
Filthiest idiot who
Rebecca De Mornay will not visit you at your grave. Rebecca De Mornay will not be at your... you know who will show up at your funeral?
You're not even the ex-wife.
Me. I'm going to be the only one there, laughing. I'm going to be at your funeral. How soon can I expect that to happen?
You are so disgusting.
I will stand on your grave.
You filthy, raunchy animal.
I will stand...
he won't even hang up.
I will stand on your grave and laugh at you.
I'm sure you would, Howard.
And
That's
I
the
am
kind of disgusting person you are.
That's right. And your wife won't be there.
And take it.
All your 4 wives won't be there.
All I know is
your children won't be there.
All I know is, Howard, every day of my life I stand up for God and country and morality and decency.
You can't even stand up. You are so riddled with cancer.
I'm not riddled with cancer. I'm free of cancer.
And listen to what I'm going to do.
Cancer won't even
I predict within a year you will be gone.
You do?
Yes.
Well, I have news for you.
I have
news for you, Howard.
Yeah.
I just had my checkup, and they told me I was 100% clear of any kind of cancer.
Who's your doctor? Dr. Bombay?
No, it is not.
And what happened when you went into chemotherapy? Did you lose your fake hair?
I didn't have chemotherapy. I didn't need it.
And what about your wig? Do you still wear that?
I've never worn a wig.
Let me tell you what I'm going to do at your grave. I will dig you up, and I will laugh some more at your head. I will hold your head in my hands,
pull off your hair.
and I will pull off your hair, because your hair won't decompose.
All I know, Howard, is the day you... Now, let me make a little...
No, don't say you're going to be around when
Let's be realistic, Wally.
You want to let someone else talk to
All right, go ahead. Let's hear this.
Let me make my prediction.
Let's hear it.
1 year from today, you will be removed from the airwaves, and I will lead the dance across America that this perverted degenerate is off the air once and for all.
Why?
That's my prediction.
You so long?
That's my prediction.
You've been doing this for 15 years. You haven't got me off.
Off the air 1 year from today.
Yeah.
To hell with you ass.
Why is it taking you so long?
Oh, now he's gone.
He's going to ignore everything he wants out of it.
He fell down on the floor again. He got himself a new case of cancer.
I hope he's wearing that little alarm so he can push it and people can pick him up.
Wally George, the lowest form of life on the planet and the saddest man that has ever lived.
He's very funny.
You see, he's a mental case. He is a mess, and he is nothing.
Hey now, Jim in North Carolina, everybody.
Raleigh, North Carolina, specifically, Howard.
Right. You know, John is the guy who invented the phrase "jump the shark" that has become part of the lexicon in this country, right, Robin? And
That's right.
and I think "hit him with the hind" might surpass "jump the shark." So John will be one of those guys.
I think it already has.
It has, and John will be one of those guys that has 2 catchphrases associated with him. I just want to point that out.
He's like Yogi Berra.
Right. You were saying though, Jim.
Yeah, Howard, do you think Fox should fire Bill O'Reilly, or you think they should just stand by him?
Well, last night I was watching MSNBC, and they did announce that Fox now is in a sort of a negotiating pattern with Bill O'Reilly to get him off the air. This is what they reported. Again, I don't know how true it is, but in other words, he's off the air.
A lot of people are reporting that the Murdochs are losing patience with this whole thing, and their support for Riley is lessening. O'Reilly.
Yeah. Now, to answer your question, Jim, look, here's the thing. I'm a big defender of air talent. Anybody who's on the radio or TV, and especially people who give opinions and things, because, I'm very sensitive to this. I had many years where the FCC really actively tried to get me off the air and force my employer's hand to fire me. And a very brave guy, Mel Karmazin, really stood up for me and the show. And, but the difference was, in that scenario, we had really done nothing wrong. I mean, maybe in the eyes of some religious conservatives, but all we were doing was talking about sex. That's all we were doing. And, some people are so uptight. And that's what my fascination with sex was. It wasn't so much that I'm a complete pervert, although I'm partially pervert, but I was more interested in people's reactions to it. Like, I loved being on regular radio and just poking all the hypocrites in the eye. I loved it. There wasn't a day that didn't fuel me. Because I just wanted to make a statement. Like you that's shocking to you in a place that's completely screwed up, where some people don't have medical insurance, people are killed every day, we're going to wars. This is what's going to upset you. So it seemed like a noble cause to me. And it seemed like a noble cause to Mel and everyone. And also, they made a lot of money with the show, and they didn't want to lose that. They're in business, and they're businessmen, and there's no reason why I should have been fired. If the people liked the show, what the hell was it to the government? That's not what our government's there to do. Now, in the case of Bill O'Reilly, corporations do have people working for them. And how the hell can Bill O'Reilly be working for Fox after all of these allegations and all these payouts? How can you have a guy who's behaving like a predator be at your company and still be taken seriously as a company? I mean, Fox is much bigger than Fox News. I mean, Fox is a huge corporation. They have newspapers, they have television, they have movies.
Movie companies.
They got it all. It's a huge, Rupert Murdoch's a very wealthy man from the empire he's built. And so they're in a conundrum. How can you say to your employees, behave, if you let this guy get away with this kind of behavior?
But
not only that, they've also had the Roger Ailes thing. They've already
they have to
this kind of this accusation swirling around a major executive, and the question of the environment that they provide for their employees starts to be questioned.
And then you have Bill O'Reilly, who, very pompously and arrogantly got on the air. I remember this a couple of years ago, and started screaming about a soda company hiring Ludacris, the rapper Ludacris, as a spokesperson. And O'Reilly was on fire. He latched onto something that could really, make people angry in his fan base. Ludacris was the enemy. And God knows what he thought Ludacris had done. I guess in his rap lyrics, he had been sexual, or maybe he'd said something about the police. Who the knows? I don't know. But O'Reilly was, shame on Pepsi. Well, O'Reilly would be the first one to say shame on Fox. If Ludacris was just rapping ideas, O'Reilly was putting out actions that were, if it is all true that he has been, saying to women, I'll give you a job if you'd go down on me or something, or let me hit you with a loofah.
I'll mentor you in your career.
Or hassling them on the phone with sex calls. It would be a very difficult way of doing business for Fox, because every time stockholders and reporters and everyone else and their competitors are all sitting there, and O'Reilly becomes the joke, and Fox becomes the joke. They do want some credibility as a company. So I think they're in between a rock and a hard place. They want to hold on to the guy. The guy's their number one show.
Yeah, his viewership's up, actually. It was before he took his vacation.
Well, I got to tell you.
Yeah, but that's like a death watch. Everybody was tuning in to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think so, too. But O'Reilly has a big audience, whether, you discount the last controversy. He just has a really, really big following. I mean, the guy sells books. All of his books are on the New York Times bestseller list. He's an immensely popular guy with his audience, and they like his message. The problem is it's all built on hypocrisy. So yeah, I guess they do have to fire him. How could they not? How could they get around that? They would be the laughing stock of the world, I guess. And believe me, I don't say that easily. I've met Bill O'Reilly. He's been, weird
You're
with
not
me.
a woman, though.
That's right. Well, not only that, I'm a father of daughters, and Robin, I know you're a woman. I mean, I do defend women. I mean, I don't think you can say to a woman, "Do me, and I'll get you a job," and then when you don't get her a job, he kind of like kicks him off his show. I mean, that's the lowest thing you can do.
Yeah, they've had to know he was really, really bad for a long time and put up with it maybe till the story came out and the advertisers started pulling out. That's really the reason they're probably fired.
It's
quite
paying
frankly
people off too.
Exactly. It's quite frankly disgusting, and they've said we're going to clean up our act and we're going to clean this out. And from what I read, again, I don't know if all this is true, but Rupert Murdoch's two sons who were running the company said, "Listen, we don't want to. We want to put this behind us, and we don't want any more of it." So they've been encouraging the company, and I guess their dad, to get rid of O'Reilly. And listen, it's painful for Fox and especially Murdoch to get rid of O'Reilly because you know what?
Yeah.
That thing is a cash cow. Not just him, the whole network. And I do predict that their base and their audience is so strong. They'll take a guy like. What's the new guy? His name?
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson. They'll put him on in there, and it'll be just fine.
Yeah, viewership's way down the last couple of weeks, like half of what it was with the replacements they've been putting in there, though.
Well, it's also down because
he's on vacation. He's talking about the current
I understand.
viewership with just these substitutes.
Well, I'll make a prediction that MSNBC. Already they're saying that Rachel Maddow's show, which is a fabulous show. She's a brilliant woman and a good broadcaster. Her ratings now are number one. She's going through the roof.
Well, it really is whoever the opposition is. Those are the most exciting people. The people who are screaming against the administration.
I loved watching Fox News during the 8 years of Obama because they were against Obama, and I was very much for Obama. I liked Obama. But it's fun to watch people, scream and yell and oppose. And now I find myself watching MSNBC because they oppose Trump. It's like whoever's the irate one, the one screaming about this and that, the other thing, is way more interesting television. So, Fox, they've got a lot of good broadcasters there. I'm a big fan of what they do, but it is odd to me. What's odd to me about Fox News now is that they've aligned themselves so much with the Republican Party over the years, and all of a sudden now they find themselves agreeing everything with Trump, and I don't even know that Trump agrees with everything with the Republican Party. So the whole strategy is kind of screwy. It's like some of it feels not honest. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel real, if you really feel something or you have a philosophy, can it change so drastically?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird.
Howard, have you picked up the new Letterman book yet?
No, I don't want to. I was sent a copy of it, but I read some excerpts and it really bothered me. I thought, I've been the victim of these kind of books where somebody else writes them. If Letterman wrote it, I'd read it. But I don't know. I have to tell you, I just spit some shit into the garbage pail. I'm trying to remember what I read. I think either the New York Post or the Daily News excerpted some of the book. And it was rather salacious, having to do with Dave and the scandal and the depression and everything. And I know from these books that really good friends who really know you, people who know you, don't cooperate with these books. And the people who cooperate are a list of nobodies who barely probably know Letterman, who are speculating at best. And it's really almost like a hatchet job. Now, I haven't read this particular book, but it was just this one expert. But I know I was the victim of this many times in my career, where they go to a guy who maybe kind of worked at a radio station with me for a few months, and then these guys are like, Howard's a dick. He went on to big success. I was down on my luck. He never helped me. He didn't bring me with him. Well, of course I didn't bring you with me. You suck. What, am I in business to go with a bunch of losers? I can't tell you how many losers still contact me and go, yeah, man, I knew you back when, man, and I'm the guy who told you to do this bit and that bit, and now you're all successful and you forgot about your friends. I'm like, I don't even remember you. I don't know who you are.
Well, that's terrible, Howard, that they gave you all that and you don't even remember them.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I can't tell you how many guys take credit for my career. And I don't remember them being in the trenches with me.
I was in there. There was just us.
And the point is, yeah, the only people would really know, Robin, Fred, Gary, the people who were surrounding me at the time. And Gary, Robin, and Fred aren't going to talk to some guy writing a book. They're going to come to me and go, do you want me to cooperate with this guy? I'm going to go, no. So you end up with these books with people who have an axe to grind. They're not the people who are loyal to you, who you've been good to. And even the people like the people you've been good to they don't want to cooperate in any way. And then the guys who write these books, and again, I'm not saying this guy. I don't know this guy who wrote the Letterman book. In fact, from what I understood, the author actually interviewed Letterman for the book. But
yeah, he participated in it.
He participated in it, so it might be a very good book. So I don't want to disparage this particular guy.
Yeah, I don't think it's the only disgruntled people talk to me book.
Yeah, I don't know.
Paul Schaefer, O'Donnell, a lot of the old head writers. I mean, a lot of high-ups interviewed for this
they
book.
did? All right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this book is worth reading. You know what I mean? Maybe if Letterman sanctions it and says, yeah, this is the way it all went down, then fine, I'll read it. I do.
Great.
I have it sitting on my desk. I'd like to know that that's correct.
Yeah, I think you'll love it, Howard. Just the workings of the show. And one thing I found so interesting about it, and this has got something with age, I think, they say that, Letterman kind of fell out of love with comedy. And that reminded me kind of what you said about not liking stand-ups anymore. It has to be really, really funny as you get older. Is that true?
Yes. I mean, your tastes change, and you've done so much comedy, and
you've heard so much. Yeah.
Yeah, you can burn out. If you don't constantly change. People kept Dave in that box at CBS. They forced him to keep doing that top 10 list. He was done with it. He wanted to move on, and that's why the thing I like about my career is I call the shots. I don't have anybody telling me what to do. Whatever I'm doing, it's because that's what I want to be doing right now. I all the time people go, well, why don't you just have strippers in and naked women? I said, I did that 15, 20 years. And I did it to to punch the religious community in the eye, to punch the FCC in the eye. I'm on Sirius now. I could be in the studio every day if I wanted to, but I mean,
really?
what? Yeah, you could. No one here would bat an eyelash. I could
don't know what we're doing here.
Exactly. And the point is, it's not the idea of sex for sex. You can find sex all over the internet. You've got to constantly change up the show. You got to constantly work on what it is you find funny and what tickles you.
And I love all those people because then you get the book that's written that says Howard's changed. Well, thank God.
Yeah.
You do the show,
I do the show I want to do. I had a laugh. The new thing from the people who now hate me is, Howard changed because Marcy Turk, who is the woman who runs my company. He got this woman in there, and she calls the shots on the show, and she won't let him do this and that. I go, you out of your mind?
Why would you hire somebody to tell you?
I've been doing this my whole life, radio. I do what I feel like doing. Marcy, you think of Marcy as the general manager here. She's a general manager. She sits there and does a lot of different things and helps run the organization, all that. But when it comes to the content of the show, I don't sit and meet with her about the content of the show. I don't meet about anybody about that. It's where I want to go. Every year I sit down with the crew and I say, here's my vision for the year. This is what I want to do. I want to do this with the radio show. Let's get it done. This is how we might get it. And the people who work here behind the scenes help me get that done. You know, people want controversy. They want to hear that something weird is going on.
You've been taken over.
I've been taken over by pod people or something.
Are we going to have to... whatever happened to Howard Stern podcast?
Yeah, if you like this show, it's because, let's face it, it's my vision. That's it.
If somebody on this, I'm sorry, Howard.
Marcy's here to make sure Gary doesn't fall asleep while he's supposed to be working.
She has a stick. She pokes him.
You need a general manager. You need somebody in charge.
If somebody on the staff was to write a book and go behind your back later after the show was over, who do you think would do that on the staff?
Benji.
No. Benji. I don't know who would do that. I mean, listen, I am sure people talk all the time. There are a couple of what I call moles here who, you know, they work here. Yeah. And they're busy yapping all the time about what goes on here. And, you know, it doesn't bother me. People are entitled. You know, this isn't I'm not Hitler. I'm not running I try to run a nice situation here. You know, the guys who work here, the girls who work here, they're all really nice people. People are allowed to talk. They can talk to whoever they want. But the people who are loyal to me, they don't sit and talk to authors of books. And again, on the Letterman book, scratch that one because I don't know enough about it. I just assume that it's probably some hatchet job. But if Letterman cooperated, then it probably isn't. But I know I have been the victim of people just saying stuff that just isn't true. But that's what happens. People get bitter, especially around me. I'm very successful at what I do, and I'm very good at what I do. I know that. I'm not good at much, but I'm good at this. And people get furious and angry, and they want to take me down. And if there's anything fatiguing about this job, it's those that constantly, you know, why not me? Why aren't I more famous? Why is I'm funnier than Howard? Wah, wah, wah. Do the hard work. These little... The reason you're not more successful is you're not that talented. I hate to break it to you. You weren't chosen for whatever reason. I can't tell you the string of losers I've met in radio who just are so bitter. Well, I hired you, and now I'm down on my luck. Send me $50,000. You know, you have a right. You're supposed to do that. We have to take care of each other. Well, I don't see you taking care of anybody. You know.
I think about it sometimes, you, Howard. I mean, everybody, it's got to be tough. Every new person that you meet, doesn't it seem like they probably want something from you because they probably do?
Of course they do. Not everybody. Not everybody. I've met some good people, but you know, not everybody.
In business, sometimes.
In business, you got to be. You know, 80% of making it in this business is being good at business. Forget comedy. It's knowing how to work everything. You know, it's exhausting. Listen, most of my day yesterday wasn't spent on the air. It was in meetings, trying to keep going, keep things calm. You know?
You're doing a hell of a job.
You're right. Thank you.
Thanks for your time today, Hal.
Thank you.
Love you, man.
Got me all riled up now. Thanks. But, yeah, no, you know, some of these books, I can't take it. I called Robin last night. I was on fire. I was yelling and screaming about and heads and people who I don't even know how they sleep at night and all this kind of crap. And then I slept like a baby. I got done yelling.
Thank goodness.
And then I hung up the phone.
Got it all out.
And I said, "Oh, I'm exhausted." And I went upstairs. And Beth was kind enough to allow me to have sex.
Good.
Even though I was sweaty and garlicky.
Really? Where was the garlic from? Garlic
was from lunch. I took a bunch of the guys out for lunch.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, to discuss some business idea. You know, to discuss the radio show. And again, that's how the show improves. We all work as one. There's tremendous, wonderful people working here. Really great group of people. I'm not the only one making this show work.
So what was the garlic you ate? What was
Well,
it
we
in?
went. I took the guys over to Del Frisco's, a couple of them, and I had those garlic mashed potatoes, which I told them not to tempt me with. I ate every bit of it. It was so good. I had salmon and garlic potatoes. With that broccoli rabe, they put a lot of garlic on there, too. I love it.
That takes the broccoli, too, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know Beth was going to want to make love. Or whatever you call what I do. So we're laying in bed. We finished watching, the last episode of Girls. That show has ended now.
Oh, what a sad thing.
It was very sad. And I'm laying there, and I don't know. I was sweaty on my thighs, and our legs were wrapped around each other, which you can imagine. I looked like a praying mantis. And she said to me, "Ooh, you're very dewy." I said, "I know. I don't understand why. I'm never dewy. I'm not a sweaty guy. I'm not." I said, "I am dewy." And she said, "And you're garlicky." I said, "I know." So I said, "What?" I said, "Maybe." I thought we were on our way to having sex. I said, "Maybe you don't want to." I mean, I smelled like a vampire hunter. Why do you have so much garlic? Because maybe during the day I'm Howard the Vampire Hunter, and I have to make sure I'm covered in garlic so I can scare off the vampires. But yeah. So then she said, "No, let's do it. Let's go." It was she gave me the signal. And I got to tell you, when she told me I smelled like garlic and I was dewy, I did lose my erection. So she had to prop me up a little bit. I said, "Now my erection's gone." I was I got upset. I was like, I don't want you to be with someone who smells like garlic and is dewy. I've never been dewy my whole life. I don't know what went on last night. It was that garlic. It got me dewy.
Garlic is bad for you.
Have you ever been dewy? It's terrible. I was like there was a...
Yeah, but it's after exercise or something.
I didn't do anything. But...
just laying there.
Yeah.
All dewy.
My balls were like garlic knots. But then I gave her much pleasure, of course, as I always do. When I'm with any woman, Robin, as you know.
Oh, of course.
It's always a pleasant experience. And
I was thinking about you yesterday because I said to myself, it makes me crazy. I don't understand how you could be upset that all these women either rejected you or broke up with you.
That's right.
Over the years. Because look, you're with Beth and she's amazing and you love her.
That doesn't...
And if any one of those women had stuck around, maybe that wouldn't have happened.
That's right. But let me tell you something.
What?
I still have it in for those women. I don't care how good things are. Look. Whoa. I see a note here. Ronnie and Stephanie are...
Our guest is here, Howard.
Corbin?
Yes.
Corbin Burnson?
Yes.
Retard.
No, that's not...
No.
Who's retard?
Corbin might get confused.
Oh, no, but Papa Fooey is retard.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I thought Fred was insulting the guest.
Find out when those state senators are up for...
I've written that down already.
All right.
Third day, okay.
You wrote that down? Where's it going? I'm just checking. Where does that piece of paper go after you write it
I'll
down?
sit on my desk, and then this afternoon I'll make some calls to find out about it. This is the first I've heard of it, Robin, because I'm not in here all day, so shut up. Robin, shut up. I mean, how could, she's always,
what is she always?
She's so critical.
What? No.
She knows everything in hindsight.
No, let me just say something. I asked a question.
Right, today, right now.
What happened?
She said it's 3 days.
No,
I'm telling you that I didn't hear about it for 3 days.
I know, because you don't listen to the show.
Well, how can I listen to the whole show? I was just talking to Corbin.
Richard is supposed to listen to you and find out what's going on.
I'm telling you that this is the first I'm hearing.
I'm going to say it to you now.
And it's written down, and you'll have it
wrote down on your desk, find out when these guys are up for re-election. Now, when you find that out...
I will give it to you tomorrow.
Right, you're going to give it to me. Then I'm going to announce it on the air. Then what's going to happen? Let's say it's 2 years from now. Is there a computer that
like rings on that day and says,
No, we don't have
gives
that
you
system.
2-week warning?
We don't have a ringing computer. You know that.
No, we actually do. But you don't
we
know.
do?
Well, we have one that can
But
pop up
even-
messages.
I don't mean, I'll talk to you, Howard.
Yeah, why don't
you
you-
don't have that system.
Right. What is going to happen?
What you could do is have a day book.
Yeah.
And for future, you have a future file.
That tells
and
you.
you go to that date in the future file and you put that in.
And it pops
then
up.
every day you bring up that and you say, what could be possible topics for today's show as a result of things we've developed in the past?
Right. Even if it's 2 years from now.
Yes.
You have a 10-year day book.
That's right.
You're talking about a physical day book or something in the computer?
In the computer, you
Computer, or you can do it.
Can we get something for the computer? We don't have that.
All right. Find a program, research it, and get it. That's fine. You know who to talk to.
Flop off Wally.
You remember birthdays that way. I bet you at home you have a computer that does that.
No.
You don't? How do you remember different birthdays and people's phone numbers and how you get...
Different birthdays I just remember, and phone numbers are in a phone book.
And what about when you have a special date 6 months from now? If you make a plan?
I have a day planner.
Oh, you have a day planner at home.
No,
you have a day planner in your work?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
So then write down in the day planner.
But it doesn't go to 3 years ahead.
Oh. Well, maybe you'll get one that goes a couple of years.
Okay.
All right, good.
If that were, even then there would be a way to, at the end of the year you write,
Robin, anything that I could do wrong, there would be a way.
Well, wait, she's giving me a suggestion. I resent you attacking her for coming up with a good idea to help you organize.
Resent it all you want.
Well, don't make me resent you too much, because then you're treading in dangerous water. He's irreplaceable.
I resent Robin, and I don't even have to explain further.
No, you resent Robin because she actually gave you a good idea.
No,
in
it
your
was a good
day
idea,
planner,
but Robin-
in your day planner, at the end of the day planner, listen to this. Listen what she just came up with. I didn't think of this. She thought of it.
Of course I could figure this out.
You
I
could
do it in
figure
my
it
own
out.
day planner.
You do it in your own
Yeah.
personal day planner.
Yeah, at the end of the year.
When are you going to do it? A
year?
year day planner for me, for what I need to have done.
Me. Everything's me.
Yeah. That's right. No, it's your job
I know, it's a
servicing me.
joke. It's a joke,
That's not a
Howard.
joke.
oh, but you don't get my jokes.
You're not funny.
Neither are you.
Funny. Howard, this is wrong. It's ugly.
You know what you do?
This is ugly. There's a guest
You
out
make
there
a
with-
master list. I don't care if this is let him wait.
No, but it's wrong to argue
of
in front
future
of
dates to remember.
It's wrong to argue in front of our
I got to
guests.
now go buy a special computer program. Anything I'll do to just know, because you know what'll happen. It's just not going to end up happening. The election's going to go by. We're going to forget, and Gary will go, "I forgot. I made one mistake," and you're gonna pick on me. I made one mistake. That's what he always says. I made one mistake.
Right.
I admit I made a mistake, but it's not even my fault. I gave it to Kathy. I gave it to this one. No, I'm putting you in charge.
You tell me
I'm putting you in charge, and if I don't know that Senator Casey is up for re-election, you're out the window.
You're one of those people that says...
I have dreams of throwing you out a window.
You're one of those people
Just like OJ, I'm dreaming of throwing you
You're
out
one
a
of those
window.
people that sits me down and says,
Yeah.
Gary, you got too much, you got to delegate. And then when I delegate, you go, how come you didn't get that right?
Because when you delegate, people still don't listen to you. And you don't put pressure on them. You don't fire anybody.
You don't fire anybody.
No. Don't compare yourself to me. You are the office manager.
Yeah, but everybody, no matter what goes on in this
All right,
office...
should I fire somebody?
No.
You want me to start firing people?
I think it might be me.
All right, you're fired. Clean
No
out
matter
your desk
what
and
goes
get
on-
out of my life.
Okay.
All right, goodbye.
All right.
See ya.
Can I collect unemployment?
Sure, I guess so. I guess you've worked here long enough to get unemployment. Okay, bye.
All right.
All right, I'll see you, I guess, some other time. You're gone. I have to find a replacement for you.
I'll go home right now.
Go. Leave.
All right.
Leave.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. You're done. You're done with your job. You now have a new career. Running an ice cream truck. Good. Go.
Oh,
Leave.
Jesus.
You're done working for me.
What is wrong with you two?
He says he wants to know if he's fired. He's fired.
What is wrong with the two of you?
Me?
I've never seen such ridiculousness.
I say to the guy, get a day planner.
And that's a wrong thing to do.
She spent 10 years trying to get you to fire Gary, and then says, what are you
Now
doing?
she's defending him.
Get your butt back in here,
He's
Gary.
not going anywhere. He has absolutely no future anywhere. Let me take a break. Corbin Burnson will be in here.
Okay.
Gary's replacement will bring him in. What?
I know not a lot in here, but Gary's leaving.
He's leaving? He's gone?
Well, he's in his coat and scarf.
You tell him if he leaves,
Stop
he's really
that.
fired.
He is, I swear to God.
What is wrong with
Although I don't know where Ganji is with the camera, but...
Yeah, Ganji's another guy. That's another guy. I got a guy leaving. You're going home, and Ganji doesn't have the camera on you. Again. And Ganji is fired. For real. Ganji is really fired.
Hey, don't look at me. I'm fired.
Why are you not...
I'm not responsible.
Your last thing to do here is to fire Ganji, and then fire yourself. And Fred, you're fired, too, as long as I'm cleaning house. You're not going anywhere.
You said leave.
Look, you walk out that door, you're really fired.
I don't want to be fired.
All right, then you're fired. If you leave, you're fired.
You fired me. I don't know what to do.
Oh, just get out of here and get out of my face and get Corbin Burnson prepared.
I've never seen an office like this in my
He
life.
thinks he's going somewhere. Yeah, like you're going to walk out a door and do what?
Where's where Jack
bought a new
going
house.
for milk?
I got an offer, boy.
Yeah, you got an offer, all right.
Yeah?
That offer will last 2 weeks.
What did he get? Did he tell you?
Yeah, his father's ice cream company.
Just drive Corbin home.
What's the offer? Tell me. Maybe you should take it.
I could be booking last call tomorrow.
Brandon Tartikoff is rating me.
$2,000 a week they pay.
Do they?
Yeah.
So then do it.
Well, it's only 13 weeks.
That show, you know what the buzz on that show is?
There's a buzz?
It's canceled.
Oh.
You're going to go take a job with a show that's canceled.
I know. That's why I didn't take it.
All right, good.
I wouldn't leave you. I love you.
Brandon Tartikoff can't find anybody else. That's
I know.
Steve.
Everybody he gets, he's got to come from here.
Yeah, that's some organization he's running. Do me a favor. Take the job with Brandon. Go ahead. I don't blame you for taking it.
Well, I think they retracted the offer.
Oh, they did already?
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't leap on it fast enough?
I didn't leap on it fast enough.
All right. All right, do me a favor. Get Corbin ready and tell Ganji he's fired. Please fire somebody. Flunky.
Where is Ganji with the camera?
He stinks. He is the worst. I just fired you. You put on your coat, and you're walking out the door, which is fine with me. Tape it.
Where's Ganji, though? What is he doing while this is going on?
He ain't running in here, I'll tell you that.
Where is he? Bring him in here. Bring him to me. Where were you when he walked out the door in his coat?
I was talking to Corbin Burnson. How's it going to go, Corbin?
What did you ask Corbin? We never even used that.
How's it going?
You didn't hear Gary running out the...
fired?
You didn't hear Gary being fired?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
Right.
Well, I heard that he was getting a phone number, and then I was...
Put the camera on yourself and walk out the door with your coat on. And fire yourself. He was with Corbin Burnson. I'm going to talk to Corbin Burnson. What are you asking Corbin Burnson? Tell me.
We were talking about when he was on the pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view?
Yeah, the pay-per-view.
Yeah, okay,
His last
What, you really think that's going to... You think that's going to...
That's relevant? Anybody's going to know what you're talking about?
All right, get out of here. All right, everyone's hired. Just get out of here, please. All right, go ahead. Just go tape more Corbin Burnson as Gary leaves. Guy's got his coat and scarf on.
Corbin's getting his coat on now.
All right, everyone, let me take a break here. I can't handle it.
Gary, go take your coat off.
I will.
Bullhorn retard. All right, we will take a break and be back right after these words. All right, so I've got so many funny emails and things going on around this deal and everything that's going on. I'm going to try and bring you up to date, so stay with me. A lot of people wrote me emails congratulating and all that. Chauncey was here when I made the announcement just by accident because he brought a naked chick in. And he wrote me a note, 10 things I noticed after Howard Stern's announcement. And I thought, once again, Chauncey hit it. I'm going to put this up on the website, too, because it's really good. 1, this is everything Chauncey observed.
Okay.
Scott, the engineer, put his head down on the console back in the engineering room and sat in silence for a long while.
Oh,
when he came out of his room, he looked like he'd been crying. When he walked past me, he said, "Guess it's time to find another job."
Aww.
Number 2. Ronnie, the limo driver, was bragging to anyone he could get a hold of in the hallway that he had 10,000 shares of Sirius and bought it at $2.40 or something like that, and how he was now going to be rich. He bought it at $2.40.
That's good.
He also said that he has a friend who works at Sirius, and he's sure he can get a job there. Ronnie went on to say that he hopes that Sirius has a NASCAR channel. I asked Ronnie... would he take his chair to the news station and sit in the hallway like he does here at this station? He told me to drop it and stay in the green room until he called. Yes, Scott?
That is so untrue. Why does he make up this crap?
This is what he observed.
He said he observed
I was doing nothing but work. I didn't even hear you make the announcement. I didn't even hear the show yesterday.
I didn't hear a thing.
You know what, Howard? I got to go with Scott on this.
There you go.
Scott walked out of the studio, and I go, "What do you think?" And Scott goes, "About what? I've been working on the Rodney bit."
See, Chauncey?
he was upset about Rodney.
Listen, when I walked down into the hall, I poked my head in Scott's room, and if you called that working, Scott, because your head was resting on the console, maybe you were sleeping.
You know that's. I never put my head down on the console. You know that's bull. I don't know what studio you were looking in. Yeah. Only when Howard's watching me, I put my head down.
Staring at you, Scott, the whole time.
All right,
What, are you in love with me?
Let me finish the rest of this.
What are you?
The happiest person in the building seemed to be Robin. She came out of her studio laughing and hugging anyone who walked past her. She seemed more relieved that Howard wasn't retiring than anything else. She truly seemed to feel that she came very, very close to being retired, and she was relieved beyond words to find that the fun is just beginning.
Doug Goodstein from E! seemed to be very uncertain of his future since E! contract is set to expire soon. One of the E! guys secretly hopes that HBO or Showtime will air the new radio show because they'll have less restrictions. Another E! guy grilled me about how to get into the magazine business.
What, the magazine business?
Yeah.
Chauncey needs to grill someone about how to get into the magazine business.
Yeah, don't grill Chauncey.
Richard Christie, our newest employee, he won the contest to work here, seemed very hurt when Ronnie, the limo driver, said to him, "Hey, what do you care? You're gone in 2 weeks anyway. Now stop blocking the hall."
Oh, wow. What's going on out there?
Hey, Ronnie, can you stop, taunting everyone? Stop picking on people out there.
I wasn't picking on anybody. What are you talking about?
Told him he was going to be gone in 2 weeks.
Talking about? You listen to Chauncey, that friggin' moron?
Hey, by the way, I got a bone to pick with you.
Wait a minute. First of all, Scott didn't even hear the show, didn't even hear the announcements. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Scott was busy working on something, didn't even hear the show.
Did you say to Richard Christie, what do you care? You're going to be gone in 2 weeks?
I was joking with the guy. Come on.
Say that.
Yeah, I said it. We were joking around. Well, you're not allowed to joke. I forgot.
You're a serious guy. You know what? As funny as you think you are, you're really not that funny.
I'm not trying to be funny.
Well, you know what I said? Somebody said, well, what's Ronnie going to do? Is he going to take his chair with him?
No, Richard Christie said they're going to have a new chair for me.
No.
It's serious. I could throw this one out.
Wait a minute. I'm telling you what I heard. Somebody said, is he going to take his chair? And then somebody else said, you know, they ought to take that patch of carpet that he sits on, too, with him.
There's a big circle there.
And then I said, well, maybe they'll get Ronnie an assistant, and he can devote full time to his own show.
Ronnie's such a weird guy. I hire Ronnie to provide a limo service, okay? I pay him. So I got this limo. I can't talk about this?
No, not yet.
Oh, there's other things not to talk about.
The fact that...
What?
Do you know what I'm going to talk about?
No, I think I do, but...
Uh-oh.
You're talking about the new car, right?
No, I was going to talk about the old car and how it's no longer with me.
Oh, what? That was.
Listen to that. Let me talk about it. And stop me if I'm saying something you don't want me to say.
Go ahead.
All right.
It's like a tennis match.
I got a limo service. He provides a limo service. That's his business.
And I do a good job, don't I?
Well, up until about a week ago, you did.
No, up until only 3 days ago.
Yeah. So he comes to me.
Tuesday.
He goes, "Hey, Howard, I'm getting a new limo. But the old limo, I sold it. So."
There's a lag time?
I'm driving you around in my truck.
No, it's not my truck.
It's some truck. Okay, wait a second. Wait. Let me tell my story.
God.
Listen to this guy. So I go, okay, for a day, I certainly don't mind, but I'm paying for a limo.
Right.
Okay. So now we're on day 3. I'm still in this truck.
Everybody thinks that's the new ride.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, where's this limo, the new limo? Well, it's not ready yet. There's a series of problems, blah, 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 blah. I go, yeah, but I'm paying for a limo. And like yesterday, I go out. I was in my car all day. I go out to Long Island with my kid and everything else, and I get a lot of business done there. Now I can't do any business because I'm making confidential phone calls, but I can't do it because I'm in the truck.
But you're almost next to Ronnie.
I'm on top of Ronnie.
I saw that in one of the news clips. I was like, oh, look at where Howard is.
Yeah.
He's right almost in Ronnie's lap.
So now I'm finding out he's still. So, dude. All of a sudden, it's now my problem.
No, I didn't say
Why'd you sell the old car? Sell the car after you're done. You're not. Why do I have to suffer? Because you sell your car early. What, really? You're providing a service. Why did you sell your car early? Why do I have to be involved in this? Why am I sitting in the back of a truck when I had a limo?
Plus, your knees were like way up, almost under your chin.
Listen, I don't even mind that. But what I do is I get a lot of work done in that car.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
wow, that's
so what's your, in other words, it was good for you to get rid of the car quickly.
No.
He goes, I had to sell the car, it's the right time. Who cares? To go rent a new limo and drive me around in it.
Is that a new chair?
No. Why am I in that truck? I can't get any business done. I need to put up that privacy wall. I don't have one.
I know.
Go out and find me a car.
It's going to happen. I told you.
No, today.
Everybody was telling me that was it. That's the new car.
He gets a truck. And I don't mind.
I didn't get it.
I'm not a snob. I don't mind being in a truck. I need to put up a privacy window.
But you know what? He wants
in the middle of the biggest.
He's trying to get you used to that truck.
Listen.
So tell the truth.
We already got one. We got one. That's what's being done.
Dude.
Okay.
Don't sell your old car till you have the new car. And I know, you're supposed to have the new car. You don't have it. When you have the new car, then put your car up for sale.
Would you mind the rickshaw for a few days?
Yeah, I got one of those bikes with a seat on the back.
And if you can't provide a limo
Can I ask you a
service,
question?
go rent a limo and drive me around in it.
Can I ask you a question?
No. There's no. What question could you ask?
I came to you and I said to you, would you mind for a couple of days? Could you all you had to do was say no.
You said a day.
No, I said a couple of days.
But if he said no, what was the game plan?
Then I wouldn't have got rid of the car.
Why do you even bother him with that?
He makes me uncomfortable.
Of course he's going to say yes.
Because I don't like telling people no. You don't know that about me?
I thought I knew you long enough where I could come to you and ask
Ronnie,
you a question
the
and
answer,
get a straight
answer for life is no. Don't bother me with your problems. You could have sold that car any time. You could have sold it once you had your new car and it was operating fully and working well. Then you put it on the market.
Or your interim car could have been a limo.
Right. Don't tell me your problems. Do I tell you my problems? No.
Excuse me?
Did I come to tell you I'm leaving regular radio, go to satellite radio?
What should I do?
Did I say, oh, what should I do, Ron?
You weren't allowed to.
Right.
But you've talked to me about other things, problems.
I don't tell you my business problems.
I didn't ask you to tell me your business problems.
I wouldn't. I don't want to burden you. Listen, I'm paying you for a service. Provide the service.
Do we have to get into this
what
now?
What kind of brain surgeon sells his car, doesn't have a car now?
I have a car.
I got scalpel. That's basically what he did. He sold his scalpel.
If you were a surgeon and you go, oh, I'm getting new tools to do brain surgery, I'll sell my old ones quickly because I'm sure the new ones will be here on time.
You had to do this on the air, right?
Yes. Because I'm not comfortable talking about this stuff off the air.
Why?
I don't like telling people that they do dumb things to their face. I like doing it on the radio.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that.
Works so much better here.
Seriously. What kind of guy sells his car before he's got the new one?
That's how he makes a living.
But you mean, oh, that's my problem.
I didn't say it was your problem.
It's my problem now.
If that's the car.
And by the way, I don't care what he drives me around in. I just wanted the privacy window so I could talk on the phone without sharing my information with Mike the driver and Ronnie.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there going,
well,
how does this serve me?
I would make that phone call, but I can't.
Yeah. You're killing me. I'm in the car for 4 hours yesterday.
Well, that's when I was thinking, wow, that's a little uncomfortable if you have to be in a long time.
I'm sitting there going, I got 900 phone calls.
Look at the smirk on your face when you're saying that.
Oh,
I got 900 phone calls to make that of a very private nature.
And it's a busy, busy, busy day.
And I go, I can't do it.
One of the busiest day you've ever had in your life.
In my life.
The most important day. And what are you in? His truck.
It's not my truck.
Well,
it's my truck then.
You're like Mr. Haney on
You don't
Green
get
Acres.
it. You don't get it. This is a service business. John, you're on the air.
You know, Ronnie, you're really highly unprofessional. Howard, I think you should fire him.
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
You drive. He's the king of all media. You're driving
No,
in.
it's not a question of that. I'm not a snob. I'm just saying, the guy's providing a service. What's the rush to sell the old car?
Howard, what I don't understand is why did you hire a midget to be your bodyguard?
All right.
That's another story.
That was Sal anyway. I know that.
The point you make is that you use the car for business.
Yes.
And you've got a lot of business going on. He decides, it's time for him to change cars.
He needed to change cars.
I didn't realize.
No, that's
You're
just
not
it.
supposed to realize.
No, something happened and it
doesn't matter, Ron. When you have your new car in hand and you're driving it, then you sell your old car.
And if he can't do that, he has to think, all right, what are my client's needs? And then he has to supply those needs even in the period of time between cars.
Let me ask you something. This is the same as if you went to Scores and Lonnie forgot to hire Scores strippers.
Right.
Oh, Lonnie, where's the strippers? You know what? I can't get this.
I got some.
We're getting them next week.
Yeah, they're coming in.
You're kidding, but I'm here now. I paid to see strippers. Can we serve you some lobster fra diavolo instead, sir?
I got a guy who can dress like a woman. How about that for a little while?
Yeah,
that's all right.
If you went to Scores, if you went to Scores and there were no women there, what would you say? Lonnie's a schmuck?
The foods are good.
Would you say Lonnie's a schmuck? What would you say? You'd say, hey, Lonnie.
I can't say anything right now. The general manager is sitting in the other room.
The good thing about yesterday was there was no cameras around to record you getting in the truck.
That I didn't mind.
Well, it's a nice-looking truck.
It's a nice truck. Listen, I would love that truck.
He's up there with Ronnie.
I just need to do some private business. That's why I got a limo. That's the only reason. I don't want to be driving around some big, gaudy car. I need privacy.
Ronnie can turn around and rub your leg.
Yeah.
Oh, you loved it.
But who has a limo service, sells his old limo, and doesn't have a new one?
Doesn't have a limo.
Doesn't have a limo. And he goes, is it okay if I drive around the truck? Oh, I think, okay, a day. I can't be an ass about it. Now we're on day 4 with the weekend coming up.
This is like Tony Roma's running out of ribs.
Yeah.
And he never says to me, gee, should I... well, you shouldn't even say that. Just go get a limo. Okay. It's not my fault you don't have a limo.
Okay.
Why should he make the decision what you should do?
And now you embarrass me by having to bring this up on the air because you're making these moves. I don't want it. Just do your job. You're a businessman, I thought. Shameful.
How do you do this to me, man? After all these years, how do you do this to me?
What did I say
Why
that's wrong?
Why can't you talk to me off the air?
Why should I have to embarrass myself?
Well, all you had to do was say...
Ronnie, what do I hire you for?
When I said to you...
Are you my pal who drives me around?
No,
what are we, carpooling together?
No.
That's what you look like now.
No, but I thought we had enough of a relationship when I asked you.
I'm not
all you had to do was say, no.
No, I'm not.
Yes, no.
Ronnie, I got to tell you something.
Simple.
I don't know if you've noticed. I got about 1 billion things on my mind. I'm not sitting and thinking through how many days you're going to have it.
When I asked you the question,
you said, hey, my car's a day late. I'm bringing a truck. I go, okay. That's all I said. Not for the next. You didn't say to me for the next couple of weeks.
I didn't say, now it's not a.
How long is it going to be? When's the car going to be here? Tell the truth.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah. Is that true?
Hopefully tomorrow.
It's not going to happen.
It's a week. Hopefully tomorrow. I have to get a bunch
My point is, why do you have to ask me if it's okay? Go rent a car. Or keep the car you have.
Well, I didn't foresee this problem coming.
You never know what problem you're going to have.
I understand that.
There's one way you don't have a problem. Always have your car. I don't care about you selling your car early. That's not my problem.
I didn't say it was your problem.
As long as we're carpooling, can you guys pick me up tomorrow?
Hey, Dominic.
Ronnie, please use mine for the next few weeks. It's a brand new Picasso limo.
No, Dominic. Dominic, that's not my point. My point is, listen, I don't need to be driven around in any kind of limo.
I prefer Empire Coach. I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
No, I would prefer anything where I can have a privacy.
I had the privacy window, privacy glass.
Right,
it's got the extra wide door.
We know.
You got to have the extra wide door.
TV.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, we have
I
a
don't
flat
need it.
screen.
Thank you, Dominic.
Ronnie, you can pick it up this morning.
I don't need it either. I just needed my own. I had a car. He took it away from me.
It's got 3 phones.
Oh,
thank you.
Fax machine.
He took away. He took away the car. He didn't need to do that. Why was it my problem that he
I
took
didn't
away
say
the
it
car?
was your problem.
It is now.
Why were you asking him then? You made it his problem.
Because I didn't.
Now you're running around in that truck and thinking, hey, this is fine. Because you laid it off on him.
Yesterday was a major hassle for me.
Instead of doing your job.
Dude, I had to make 1 million private phone calls.
I know.
I couldn't share the information with Mike.
I apologize. It's my fault. I got nothing else to say.
That's the point.
I'm leaving.
Rectify the situation.
Ruined my day.
Yes.
My day wasn't ruined enough.
And by the way, my day was ruined yesterday.
Now you got to ruin my day too, right?
You're saying his day was ruined.
Now my
everybody's got to be.
You ruined my day. You didn't have to ruin anybody's day. Where's my car?
All you had to do was say to me, no.
Who now owns my car? No, I don't. Your business is not my problem. Let me ask you, who owns my car right now? Because I want to go hire them to drive me.
Yeah, because they have a car.
Actually, the guy... Artie's got it.
I'm just laughing at that.
Who's got it? Where's my car? I want my car.
A guy in Connecticut up by Gary's house.
Can you call him, please, and ask him if he can drive me?
Gary actually knows the guy because he's used him.
All right. Can you ask Gary?
Yeah.
If I can have that guy's number so I can get a driver?
Yes.
Thank you.
What was so wrong with his day? He's saying now you ruined his day more.
Oh, because he's having problems with the new car. so it's my problem. I'm involved with him.
Oh, dear.
See, people don't know how to run a business.
It's almost like saying, yeah, I have a limo, but can I carry you for a few days because the car's not ready?
And I swear to you, I don't care if I'm in a garbage truck.
Right.
I just needed, I'm trying to get some business done. We just made the biggest move of our lives.
It would be nice to have a little separation.
Right. I'm on the phone. I'm talking even to my kids. Mr. America, sitting and listening.
I tell you, I saw one of the reports. You were driving off in the... I was like, boy, he's almost right next to the driver.
I'm practically giving him oral. All right, look. Hey, dude. Dude.
Can't we drop...
You should be on the phone getting me that car.
Dude. She is so happy to stick a knife in my back. I don't know what I ever did to her.
If she did it to yourself.
Why did she
I didn't take the knife. You put the knife there.
Because...
She did nothing.
If she would have shut up...
I just happened to see how close he was.
It would have been over with now, but now she keeps digging.
You're insane.
Digging. I'm not insane.
She's not digging anything.
She is. She does this to me all the time. The hallway, everything.
What are you talking about?
The hallway.
I'm trying to stop those coffee classes.
You shouldn't even be in the hallway. You should just be quiet and sit there.
I am, but everybody comes
No, I hear reports.
Look.
That's what I was saying, that he could continue his show uninterrupted if he got his own assistant when you go to Sirius.
Yeah.
Maybe I could get my own channel.
Well, I'm going to get you a channel, all right.
Look, dude, I'm sorry. I apologize.
If you have no apology,
I will rectify the situation today.
Thank you.
Okay?
Bye-bye.
And now, could you please leave me alone and stop already and go on to something else? Drew Carey is here. Thank you.
Hey, that chair you sit in, I sold it. We'll have a new one in about a week. Don't worry about it. EIB. All right, Drew Carey is here. Did I finish playing? Well, I guess
no, we never. We were reading Chauncey's list, as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
That's
but I have to take a break.
That's true. Ronnie should sit in the EIB chair.
All right, after I made the announcement, Chauncey says, Fred walked back and forth in the studio to the bathroom about 5 times in 10 minutes. Every time Fred walked past me, he mumbled something that sounded like, who knows what's going to happen? 15 months is a long time. Much of what Fred said was impossible to understand, but he definitely was mumbling something.
What were you mumbling, Fred?
That's the quote.
Yeah, that's accurate?
He always tells the truth, doesn't he?
There's a lot in this memo.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of people on the air that want to ask questions. And
Drew Carey's out there.
Let me take a break. Let me talk to Drew. He's going to promote his new show.
Green Screen.
Got 3 stars in the newspaper. Good for him.
He always seems, he knows what people want to see in these games, I think.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to take a break. It's not a game. It's an improv show.
Well, that's what that improv stuff. I never understood, and nobody else seemed to be able to make it work on TV. He has.
Yeah, I know. In fact, I brought in 2 naked chicks. I'm going to have him do an improv.
Really?
Yeah.
Just set him up.
Let's see if he's funny.
Really?
Yeah.
2 naked chicks?
Yeah.
Nice.
Naked improv.
Naked improv next. We'll be back right after these words.